one last place to look. Straight ahead.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Take this!
Pass away! Steer in here! Reload! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Here's the orb! More with that freeze laser!
Face blast! Severing wind! Soaring light! Pip-Tom! You're on! I'll tear you apart!
Tempest Swirl! I'll heal you all!
Wretched fool!
You picked the wrong fight!
Stay away!
It's over! Soaring light there!
Raging
Luna
Fury
Rondo!
confiscated!
Soaring wind there!
In the wind!
Luna Rondo!
More with that fire! Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze laser! Raging! Here's the healing arc! Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can...
I'm just getting started!
More for the south pile! There! Far enough!
No further! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! I'm on it!
Stay away!
Luna Rondo! I'm on it! You're finished! Soaring light spear!
Chinese supernova!
Luna Rondo!
Where are you going?
Now I'm in the good! Now I'm real mad!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Radiant spear! Here's a healing arc! Light action!
Severing wind!
Air thrust!
Soaring light stuff!
Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Luna Rondo!
Power pile!
Here we go again! This one's all mine! Severing wind! Luna Rondo! That freaking does it!
I can handle it! Wretched fool!
Rising water! Fluid stick! Burn!
Brimming
No
with
further!
hatred!
Just the top! Luna Rondo! You're finished! First take it! Soaring light spear!
Primed and ready! Confiscated!
Stay away!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Crunch!
I'll finish you here and
Anything in armor is all
Soaring light spear!
mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now you see what I can do! In a bind?
Rising water!
Watch this! Nothing gets by me!
You're mine! Live up!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Rising water!
What's this?
You're mine!
Here I go.
You're on! Wind! They're attacking separately! Can't let me hit on her!
Keep an eye on it, and take out the monster first.
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
He's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah! Take it away! Try harder! No, you can't! I'll smash you! It's over! No further!
Raging sword! Not in your dreams! Just try! Lightning attack! She wants to one's mine!
You will suffer!
Dance in the wind!
Lunar Rondo!
Air thrust!
Soaring light thrust!
Healing
Ready to go!
That looks bad.
Wits about you people!
Lunar Rondo!
Seal!
Mirage!
One
Hurricane!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
I'm on it! Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
Rising Wyvern! No escape!
I'll smash you! I'm just getting started.
Seal!
Swallow Blade! Sever away!
Back into the fray!
Lunar Rondo!
You're
finished! Take it!
Celestial Hammer! Radiant Tear!
Severing Blade!
Here, let me help! First aid! Both sides! I never miss!
All good things come to an end.
Come and get it! Burn in hell!
Take
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
You are gonna pay for that! I can carve through walls!
Try harder! Not a chance! Now! Take this! Swallow Blade!
Hurricane!
Mirage!
Beat this! Got your name on them!
You will suffer!
Eat this! All good things come to an end.
Behold my true power!
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't! Gale Force!
Wind!
Lightning Condemn!
Take this! First strike!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Take this! So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, you're mine!
You will suffer!
Try harder! Ignite!
I never miss!
Severing Wind! Soaring Light Spear!
I can't heal you forever!
I'm on it!
Anything
in order
Wind! Take this!
I can carve through walls!
Soaring Light Spear!
Here! Healing Circle!
Lunar Rondo!
I really owe you one.
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Dream!
Chaotic disaster!
Prepare to be seen.
Soaring Light! I'm on it! You're mine!
It's over.
I'm out!
You will suffer!
Damn it! Take this! If only I'd been more careful.
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Annihilation!
Soaring Light Spear! Here I come!
I'll bring you
It's
back
over!
from death's abyss!
Soaring Light Spear!
Storm!
Swallow Blade!
Now I'm in the
I
groove.
still got some fight
Swallow
left in
Blade!
me. A new lease on life!
Severing
Not
Wind!
in your dreams!
First strike!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Hey, I'll end you!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it. Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron. And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion! Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Win! Here I come! Soaring Light Spear! You're mine! Swallow Blade! No escape! Here I come! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light... You're finished! It's over! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! You're mine! You're mine! Lewis! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Here I come! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Strike! Slack! It's too much! This one's all mine! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Rising Wyvern! Lewis, get... Take this! Rising Wyvern! This should do it! Slack! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Try harder! My turn! Severing Wind! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Here I come! You're finished! You're mine! It's over!
I'm not done! Take this! It's over! Take this! It's over! Take this! It's over! It's on! Eat dirt! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! It's over! There! Swallow Blade! You're mine! Hold nothing back! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Around here. Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. The whole town was built by Danan defectors. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how the ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intent. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alvin's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculations. Simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Heal!
Shining
You're mine!
Supernova! Raging Cascade! Feel! If it hides, just bash it out again!
You're finished!
Lightning descend!
Seismic Spear!
Illuminate the
You're
dark!
on!
Raw magic! Holy Lance!
Try harder! You're mine!
Take this!
It's over!
Raging
You're
Cascade!
on! Easter!
Elusive
You're mine!
deity!
It's
now!
over! Suddenly! In an instant! Impact block! My turn!
Begin!
Steel Force!
Soaring Light
Lightning
Spear!
descend! Thunderblade! Illuminate magic
Elusive
descend!
deity!
Holy
I'll
Lance!
face you!
Finished! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
I'll face you!
You're mine! Slap! It's over!
I'm ready!
It's over!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'm ready for the next battle.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe!
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renans? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the... Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like...
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renaissance...
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact, and you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet...
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that But then I realized what feels like years was actually...
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's...
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying...
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering. Just because of some power we never even...
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what...
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going. What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and so... Feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegus, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the... Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense.
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegus abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve...
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the... Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. She stayed behind on Lenegus to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can... A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like...
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago...
What are you saying? That I might as...
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining... Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that... You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting.
Then I was out of line. I had no right...
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be left to my own devices. Who knows when I would have been able to pick my... Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your... The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's... Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen's... But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole...
What I've been fighting.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion? What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What are you...
Sounds like me. Pretending I have...
Come on, man, snap out of it. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel you're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't... But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I can't guarantee anyone's safety.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's... No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's... Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about... What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. How?
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen. You're...
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever. But there's still so much that I... There I go again.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the crack...
Yeah. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got...
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That...
Can you fight? No shame in...
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it. Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alphen, right! Great!
Look sharp! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry. This way, I guess.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting...
Here they come! We can't let even a single one...
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Are those arms even natural? Blah, 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 natural.
I can handle it!
Not in your dreams.
Watch it! Tornado drive! Take this! Armor won't save you!
Raging cascade.
Eat this!
Denied!
Seismic rupture! Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Laser cyclone.
You're mine! Not today!
Resonate with the
Dance
earth!
in the wind.
Stalagmite!
Rising
Air
water!
Your incantation ruined!
Flawless flight. Laser cyclone.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Eat this!
Here's another. Raging cascade.
Eat this! Attack time!
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
I'm ready!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Here goes. We're not in your dreams. The waters of magic is there. Final blow.
Ready to go!
Laser cyclone.
Hurricane thrust!
Flawless flight.
I'm ready!
Juggling.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion. Then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone. Will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objection.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Okay.
Why?
Damn.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry. Who's the apex predator of these waters? Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of our... selves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? You're saying we should check... the Owl Forest?